you attach the 360 device to your harness that lays on the cloth top. First of all, we have two ends. This one end is the portion of the harness that's connected to it. We'll call this the bottom piece. In between this piece, we're going to connect this piece to the top of it. And we are going to now show you how to install this very cool 360 device, show them how it spins. This way, no wires are tangled. Look at the arrow up, and that's critical. Make sure that that up arrow is facing up and is connected toward this piece. All right, Philip's going to demonstrate connecting the 360 device. So first of all, the ground, which is the green wire, goes to the center bottom prong of the 360 device. I'm sorry, the top of it. Remember, this is the short piece. The arrow is up in this part of it. Perfect. Green is in the middle. Lightly use your crimpers. It's very tough to push this fully onto the 360 device. Let me show you how tight that is. There you go. See how he's bottomed it out? That's the correct installation. Now, it does not matter what color wire goes to the end pieces. Try to keep it still so I can see how you're doing that. See how he lightly squeezes it, and he wants that plastic to touch the plastic. That way it'll have no arcing. It is very difficult to push this. Just take your time and make it happen. Now, taking these crampers, you're not crimping anything, you're using it just to hold it so you can push it onto the device like that. Now, see that one piece fell off, so make sure all of them are bottomed out into the top. Pull your installation back over it, your insulation back over it, and notice the bottom. See how the device turns? So this thing is hanging upside down, and this thing allows the booth to spin while this is powered from the top of the booth.
Okay.
All right, here we go. We are now adding the ground wire to the bottom of the 360 device and the other two wires. Remember, the color doesn't matter at this point as long as the green is in the middle. All right, now what we do is we use electrical tape to secure these to this part without it being pulled off. So it's more safety of being pulled apart. What we do now is we make sure there's no grease, no handprints, no dirt with some rubbing alcohol on this before we tape it. All right, here comes Phil with the electrical tape. The point to this, and be very critical, is you do not want the tape to be on the black portion, any portion of it. So you want to keep it just slightly away. See that? Now, in this position, Philip's going to roll this very tightly 5 times. And what we're trying to do here is secure the harness to the device in case someone pulls on it. So Philip's going to go around 5 times in the same area so we can get a real nice high strength bond onto that white piece of plastic and the harness connections. Once he goes 5 times, he just goes up and protects everything from sliding and getting pulled off. Now, typically nobody pulls on this, but we have to do this as a precaution for people that don't know what they're looking at. So he'll go up and down that 2 times, and then we'll show you the other half. All right, so the top half is done, and I'm going to zoom in so you can see to stay away from that plastic, because here at the top half of the 360, that top spins. Do not put the plastic anywhere on this device, as shown there. And then now we're moving into the bottom half. Here, this piece doesn't move, the white piece, so you can get close to it. And Phil's going to demonstrate taping that again. So remember, this is just to secure from it accidentally being pulled out. Go 5 times around, tight, and that will keep the device together from the wires being pulled out. And then when he's done with 5 times, he starts rolling up, protecting the wires, and adds a little rigidity to that whole device. All right, so Phil has completed. This end will be plugged into the wire coming out of the ceiling, and then this will allow all the wires in the bottom harness, which is down there, lay on the cloth top and not be tangled up. That completes the connection of the 360 device.